So we've left Bavaria behind and travelled north. We're now in the ancient kingdom of Franconia. Now, while we're really only an hour north of Munich by train, the local Franconians here have their own language dialect, their own culture, and of course their own cuisine. And that's exactly why we've come here. We've come to Nuremberg, the capital of Franconia. It's the home of pretzels, gingerbread, Nuremberg sausages, and of course, beer. All of which I had firmly in my sights. To the Nuremberg locals, there are few things they are more proud of than their local sausage, and you can find these bratwurst houses sizzling away all over the city.
We eat Nuremberg sausages over 700 years here in the city. And why they are that special? It's because of the size. Well, they are only as big as a finger. Only sausages which are made here in Nuremberg are allowed to be called Nuremberg sausages. So never ever make the mistake in Nuremberg, don't mess with sausages, because then you really get in trouble here in the city. We always have a long tradition on brewing beer, and so this is actually our food, sausages with beer. You can't do anything wrong with it.
No, you cannot. And I soon found my way to an organic local brewery which is famous not only for its schnitzel crumbed in beer malt and its tasting paddle aptly called the German flag, but for reintroducing the city to a local style of red beer that was forgotten about for nearly 2 centuries.
We are very proud to get something which was a very big part of history back into this modern times. And people are liking it, and that's the main part. You're brewing for the people, and so people have to like your beer, otherwise you're doing a wrong job.
To truly understand Nuremberg's beer history, you have to head underground into the 25,000 square meters of beer tunnels that burrow their way under the city.
In the old city of Nuremberg and the whole area beneath us, there are tunnels under it, which are digged in former times to store and age beer, because there was no cooling unit and you have stable temperatures of about 10 degrees Celsius down there, so perfect for aging and fermentation of lager beers.
Emerging from the underworld, we were off to learn how to make a true local classic for ourselves.
Gingerbread, if you take the German word for it, it's Lebkuchen, and if you translate that one by one, it would be live cake. Lebkuchen was not like it is today, something that we eat for Christmas. It was rather the energy bar of the medieval times. It was served to elderly, to young people, to people who actually needed some rich energy.
My favourite part about this city is definitely the old beer taverns, bratwurst houses and restaurants you can find just about everywhere. This is a place you really can step back in time. Oh, and if anyone asks you what could be better than a pretzel after a day drinking German beer, the Nuremberg locals have just the answer for you.